Hi, thanks. Welcome back to TGP Reactions. I hope you're well. I hope you've been having a great day. I hope you've had a good Easter. It's good to be back. Thanks to anyone that has subscribed, has commented, that has suggested new music for me to react to. I've been making a few tiny lists to add on to my big lists of stuff that people are suggesting to react to. So I will try and get round to all of these at some point. Obviously, every day, every week, I'm getting more and more suggestions. And yeah, and I just want a big thank you to anyone that has donated to my Buy Me a Coffee. It's a great way of supporting the channel. There are certain things that tend to kind of conk out, and it does help just with, putting a bit of money aside for that. Um, yeah, so it's really, really good to be reacted today. I've got another day off work. We get an extra added bonus day at Easter, so it's Tuesday today, and the track I wanted to react to is actually one I've already heard, but please don't switch off because this is a live version, and I'm beginning to fall madly in love with this band. I think that they are fantastic. The band in question is Renaissance. This is a track, Ashes Are Burning, and this was a live studio version from 1974. And basically, I just want to indulge myself a little bit and see what this band look like when they're actually performing. And one of the reasons for doing this right now is that I watched a fantastic interview with Annie Haslam from Renaissance on the Daily Dog, and it was really, really cool to watch that. And she's a really interesting lady, and she has a lot of really great anecdotes about things that she's done and people that she's met. Very entertaining. I'll see if I can find that, and I'll drop the link in the description for anyone who wants to see an interview with Annie Haslam. And the Daily Dog is a fantastic. It's a fantastic channel. He's a professional musician, as far as I know, and he's a composer, and he also teaches music, as far as I know. So he's got great insight into all the different aspects of the sounds and the keys and everything like that. It's just, so it's really interesting to like listen to him and about the way he talks about music. And similarly to that, the charismatic voice is also a fantastic channel to watch if you want a real professional breakdown of tracks. As for me, I am none of these things. I just enjoy music. So, okay, so this is going to be Ashes Are Burning, Renaissance, and it's sad to actually note that just on the description that Michael Dunford has passed away, and so has John Tout, keyboard percussion. Um, and I'm not sure when they passed away, but yeah, it's always a little bit sad when you see that certain members of a band, albeit I don't think they're original members, but they were there from the early days. And but it's good to say Annie Haslam and John Camp and Terry Sullivan are possibly still with us. And this was a live studio performance in Luxembourg from 1974. So pretty much a year after they performed, they actually made the album. So without further ado, I'm going to click play and see how this one plays out. See what it look like. How they sound. Again, live. Feels very similar start. Very small studio setup there.
Travel the days of freedom, roads leading everywhere. Come with me now, and show me you can. Follow the dying embers,
Well, I'm going to be pausing this at various points because, like I said, I've already reacted to the actual studio version, but this is pretty flawless and for a, I mean, albeit it's in the studio, but it's still live and just the way she's holding herself. I mean, it's just the power in her voice is just amazing. You see a lot of singers they have to use a lot of physical kind of body movements to do you know what? It seems like a lot of singers kind of pull the sounds out of them, and they have to compensate with the physical move. But she's just like a Rolls Royce. The way that she can just pull these notes out, brilliant.
Colors of fading starlight, silver the way to find, walking the shadows that are blind, changing it all slowly, leaving the mist of time. Fingers are holding fragments of mine. Feel mine, baby, feel mine. The past is still turning. Stuck aside, echo yesterday. Ashes burning, ashes burning.
Piano's beautiful. That's the bass, isn't it? Oh wow. I'm going to pause it there, but I'm going to go back. I just really wanted to, and the thing you don't really kind of get from just studio version is how much effort that they put into playing the instruments. And a little bit about Annie Haslam, actually. She, in this interview with Daily Doug, I'm sure she says that she was only discovered she was a singer by accident after she kind of got a little bit stiffed, as we'd say, by a couple of fashion companies who she showed them her work and they basically stole some ideas and then promptly got rid of her. And it was just on a trip that she got up on stage just by accident, and she, I think she entered a competition of some kind, and she won it. But people were saying what a great voice she got, and that's how she got into singing. But these guys, just take anything from them. They're absolutely fantastic. This drumming is just amazing, and that bass as well. What a sound! I think it's a bass. Just really great piano playing on this, and I just love the fact Annie Haslam's just really digging the music as well. This is a really, really cool performance. I Yeah, it would have been amazing to go and see this band. I believe they had an amazing concert at, I think it was Carnegie Hall in New York. I'm just remembering bits of the interview that's also they had a really amazing concert, but I don't think there's any footage of that. And but yeah, that would have been fantastic to watch. See, I forgot this bit. Wow. 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 I mean, and I heard the studio version that I fell in love with that version. Um, but this takes it to an I'm not sure how that first version ended, but this really, man, it just made the hairs on my neck stand up. It gave me goosebumps. The singing at the end, I mean, you know, if there's any um, singers or musicians out there, what kind of range do you think she has? Because it's just incredible at the end there. Wow. The, the piano, do you know what? This band, amazing. And I'm really kind of sad that two of them are gone, but her singing right at the end, it just, yeah, I can't even. It's just, let me just take that back because I just want to hear that again. Just, wow. I mean, she held that note for a long time. That was an incredible performance, and I really mean a performance because even yeah, the focus on every member of the band, you could focus on them, and then you know when Annie Haslam wasn't actually singing, she was still interacting. There, it wasn't she wasn't like a passive. And I saw a video of her singing. I think it was Northern Lights, which I remember it was what led me into Renaissance when I mentioned to a friend about Northern Lights and that. And I saw her singing that, and I thought, you know, she actually sang the whole thing with her hands on her hips, and I thought, this is really amazing that she's performing like that. But is this just for a mimed performance? And you know, it's incredible that she just pulls this sound out of her, and like I said, she doesn't have much like body movement. Really, it seems that way to me anyway, at a naive eye. And but this is just such an amazing, amazing performance. And yeah, like I said before, if wow, to see a band like this in back in the day would have been amazing. And I mean, sadly, I would have still been too young probably to be at a concert. But I definitely, yeah, definitely would have if 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 yeah, I mean, it might even if they ever come round in the UK and she's still performing with them, which I think she is. Then I would just go along just for the experience, really, because it's an amazing ensemble of musicians here, and clearly, I think they've still got some really really good musicians with them now as well. So. Yeah, that was incredible, really, really incredible, and yeah. My question about I was going to ask a question before this, but these kind of songs really blow my mind. I was going to ask when Annie Haslam actually joined the group, and because I know the lineup from their first album is completely transformed um, over the next album or two albums, and so the lineup that we see with Ashes Are Burning is, am I right in thinking that it's a completely different lineup to the very first album? Um, are there still influences from the other old band members who are working with Renaissance on the following albums, or do they completely depart Renaissance? Is my question. And but you know what? I'm really, really so glad that I started reacting today by revisiting this track and its live version because it's an amazing experience. I really hope it doesn't get blocked, and I really want to spread the word about Renaissance and actually do my due diligence and actually listen to a lot more of Renaissance over the coming months. I see that as my duty now. So I hope you enjoyed that, folks, and yeah, till next time, take care of yourselves. Please join me in the comments, as I always say. And if you really, really enjoyed this, you can click the link below and donate to buy me a coffee. I really appreciate that as well. But more than that, I just appreciate your comments and your getting involved with my little reactions. And yeah, till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic week. And you know what? I think summer is just around the corner now. So hopefully it'll be a bit more sunshine and we can enjoy, and a bit more gardening for those that like gardening, and or sunbathing or going on holiday. All of that is to come. I'm really looking forward to summer. So yeah, till next time, take care of yourselves.